How's it going, everybody? My name is Patty Mac. This is Nick Bones, short for Nick Nack. Patty Mac, because he is made of bones, and we're back with another scary comp from BizarreBub V70. We're gonna go ahead and jump into the video and try to disprove it.
A couple is inside their kitchen when something pretty terrifying is caught on camera. The following video comes from Crystal and Damien, who both live happily in the house of their dreams. They had bought their home a few months ago before recently becoming engaged. To the couple, this house has become an important part of their relationship, as without it, their bond wouldn't be as strong. Although happy to be the property owners of this new house, there's something about this place that spooks them just a bit. Sometimes, things would happen that neither Damien nor Crystal could explain. For this reason, they've set up cameras throughout their house to capture video evidence of the strange occurrences. In return,
If paranormal activity has taught me anything, it's that setting up cameras might be the worst thing to do. If you're looking for the boogeyman, you're gonna see him. He's gonna show up.
they would have solid proof that what they're experiencing isn't just in their heads, but in fact, something real. It goes without saying, but what they've captured has left them deeply unsettled. On August 6 of 2022, a security camera inside their hallway captures this. It's worth noting that it was past midnight when this happened. Take a look.
Better not say those are orbs. Oh. I think I might have got the net. Guys, pause. Historical moment, I think I might have got him. I don't, he's out of my hands, but I don't see him after that. If you've been following along, there's been one gnat that has been just, alright, look, he's been annoying me this entire time. I think I might have got him. I don't know. We can hope, though. If you ever hear knocks at your door, and you don't see anybody on the other side, don't open it. Opening it without seeing somebody on the other side is like an open invitation. So, just don't open your door. If this guy opens his door, I'm gonna call him an idiot. So let's see. He doesn't see anybody. Oh, but idiot. Idiot. I said I'd do it. You're not supposed to open your door. There's no obvious person on the other side. It's like an open invitation into your house. Now it's in.
Although not really sure what to make of this, except that it might have been someone pranking them or some crazy person banging on their door late at night, it's the following video that scares them the most. The couple is inside the kitchen when this is captured.
I don't want to keep hanging out with your friends if that's how it's going to make me feel at the end of the day. Like, it feels more like...
They don't mean to do that. They're not like planning on, you know,
Do you know how it feels to hang out with a group of people and they don't even want you there? Like
they do want you there.
But I'm only there
they want you
because
there.
they
They like you a lot. No, they don't. They
That's the only reason.
they like me. They're my friends. But they're because they're my but they like you a lot.
They're acting fucking rude
They're not trying. That's just how they. Hey.
Just as the argument was getting intense, a plate from one of the cabinets falls on its own. Following that, another plate falls by itself, but not before being flung toward Damien. It's almost as though whatever had chucked it had done so to end the argument between the two. But, as if that wasn't creepy enough, this next video is by far the creepiest. It's late at night and Crystal's alone at home. We can see her scrolling through her phone when out of nowhere, this happens. Perhaps thinking that Damien had come home from work early, she waits for him to appear. But seconds pass, and no one is seen. Damien isn't there. Understandably, Crystal was shaken up, but it seems that this incident wasn't as scary to Crystal as the most recent occurrence. It's not known what exactly happened, but it's evident that whatever had just occurred has left the couple no choice but to leave their house. In a recent video, Damien explains the situation.
Yeah, we're just just outside because it's getting weird in there and we don't feel safe being in there anymore, so we're just gonna go to an Airbnb for the night, and just for the night, and then we're gonna figure out what to do.
The activity has become so intense that they can no longer live happily inside their house. Sadly, they have no choice but to leave behind their dream home in the hopes that things would settle down. Feeling hopeless, they book an Airbnb and spend the night there. However, the following night, they decide to return home and try something that would hopefully solve their problem. According to them, by doing a seance, they can reach out to the supposed spirit that is haunting their house.
Bad idea. Look, homes aren't haunted, it's people. Okay, this might come from my faith or whatever. But if you have enough faith in this, things like this don't happen. You have more control over it.
And ask it to leave.
They do never just that try to contact
the entire process of the seance.
What's on the other side.
Little did they know,
if
this would be a bad idea. This is their video.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
The only things you should ever pray to is God and Jesus.
Okay.
Okay.
Close your eyes.
Oh, this should have prayed. Doing this is wrong. This is how you make it worse. It's like they've never even seen Paranormal Activity. They've invited it to answer them.
All of a sudden, the shower door begins to shake on its own. With this, the couple rushes out of the bathroom, understanding that something had gone wrong with the seance. Terrified by the incident, they leave the house and return to the Airbnb. To the couple, the safest plan for now is to stay away from home. Given what's happened, this is probably a better idea. But until they come up with another solution, their house remains abandoned. So then, with all that's happened, just what exactly is going on inside their house? Until any updates are given, it seems that this question will have no definitive answer. But as always, what's your stance on this? Paranormal or not?
It's
You
never
be the
the
judge.
house, it's always the people.
An urban explorer named Chris Hill returns to an abandoned warehouse and encounters something far more terrifying than the last time he came there. Previously, Chris had found a place that is believed to be extremely haunted.
And
It
this
wasn't
guy's
until looking back at the
beefed.
footage that he took during this exploration that Chris realized he wasn't alone. Someone or something had been watching him throughout the entire night. Whatever this was, Chris can't help but feel that the supposed supernatural entity is the reason why he felt as though someone had touched him. Not sure what to make of it and disturbed by what the camera had caught, he made it clear that he'd never come back to this place. But it seems that Chris has had a change of mind, as his most recent video shows him returning to the site.
I'm back. And this is probably a very bad idea.
Now, whether or not viewers have convinced him to return is unknown, but if one thing is certain, it's that Chris does not want to be here. He takes the same path he took last time when exploring this place, and just like before, when he gets to a creepy corridor beneath the building, things start to get a little strange.
Wow. Yep, it's still really cold in here. Look, you can see my breath now. Look. Like, that's how you know I'm not lying. But look, I'll do it out here. You don't see my breath. But as soon as you come in here, oh my God, it's freezing. As soon as you come in here, I don't know if the camera can see that, I hope so. But that's crazy.
The change in temperature upon entering the corridor is no doubt strange, but it's the following incident that's by far the strangest. When Chris arrives at the site where he felt as though someone had touched him, he's immediately overcome by a feeling of dread. Now, you don't have to look closely to notice a blue light in the distance. This is where Chris had set up the infrared cameras, which is the same spot where he set them up last time. Near the cameras, however, there's a small staircase that leads to a space below that Chris hadn't fully explored. He proceeds to check out the space and captures this.
It's a weird noise in this room. That's creepy. It's a weird noise in this room.
If you listen closely, you can hear what sounds like someone whispering in a deep, monotone voice. Viewers agree that this alone would have made Chris run for the hills had he listened to the audio right then and there. But it's the following incident that did just that. As he heads back upstairs and arrives at the creepy corridor, things take a terrifying turn. This is what was captured.
Really creepy in here. As I walk, it sounds like people are talking. I don't know if that's just the sound of my feet echoing or what. It's really creepy. Bones are still there. It's nasty. What the hell is that?
Probably just like a possum or a raccoon or something. Supernatural, I don't know. Nick, you got anything to say about it? I guess not.
I know y'all heard that.
I'm not supposed to be looking for it in the infrared. Ooh.
That scared the out of me.
Little ghost? Little ghost kid? Nah, I saw it. You ain't gotta replay it. There we go. Little mill. Little mill. There we go.
That scared the out of me.
I don't think what scared him initially
Immediately
was
after
a
Chris
ghost.
hears a
though.
noise coming from above. A piece of debris from upstairs hits the ground, sending him running out of the corridor in a panic frenzy.
I would assume that
He
was an
arrives back
animal.
upstairs, unaware that during this time,
That,
the infrared
however,
camera from
might have been a
below had
ghost.
caught footage of a ghostly figure walking about before suddenly disappearing. What's even more strange is that the figure appears only seconds later after the piece of debris had mysteriously fallen on its own. Feeling beyond scared, Chris looks around to find the piece of debris that fell.
This big ass box just fell on this grate. Maybe it fell from up there. Oh my God, my heart's racing. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna put the IR camera up here while I explore. That'd be a good idea. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I got the IR camera set up at the top floor.
By setting up the infrared cameras on the top floor, Chris hopes to capture footage of who or whatever it might have been that dropped the box. He sets up the IR cameras from below and continues to explore the place, specifically downstairs. But when Chris returns to where the IR cameras have been set up, this is captured.
I don't really see what hit him though.
In a swift motion, Chris is yanked by an unseen force, sending him straight to the ground and knocking him out upon impact. Minutes pass, when he suddenly wakes up to find that he's been unconscious for a while. Realizing what just happened, he grabs his things and immediately leaves the place. With all that's happened, as well as the previous incident from last time, viewers no doubt believe that something sinister dwells in this place.
I don't know.
Whether malicious or not, the question is begged. Did Chris capture evidence of a paranormal happening? Or is there something else that could explain this? Although it's hard to be sure what occurred, one thing is certain: Chris is definitely never coming back to this place again. This next video comes from a hospital in Argentina where a security guard had been doing the night shift when out of nowhere, something pretty strange was caught on camera. The hospital in question is known as the Finochetto Sanatorium, which is located in the city of Buenos Aires. Not much is known about this hospital, except that it might be haunted. This notion had just become popular recently when surveillance footage from inside the hospital captured this. At around 3 in the morning, a security guard is filling out some paperwork when he looks across at the entrance and sees an old woman walking through the automatic doors. He promptly gets up and receives the old lady. According to the guard, this is exactly what happened that morning. But when looking over at the video that was taken during this time, a different story is told. This is the footage.
That's weird. Oh, I like this. It's different. It's just from his eyes and not from the cameras. I like that.
All the details of the security guard story check out, except for one. The old woman that supposedly walked in and met with him. No one else is seen except
That's
the guard.
creepy. I like
Strangely,
this.
though,
This is
we can see the
good.
doors opening as though someone had walked in.
This is good.
Further adding to the strangeness, the guard is seen conversing with someone, but they don't
This
appear
is
to be there.
1,000 times more believable than anything else that I've
The video on its own
seen.
is creepy, but it's the story that makes it creepier. It's the following detail, though, that makes, according to the guard, after attending the old lady and offering her a wheelchair because of how frail she looked, she made her way to the elevator. She then told the guard she was going to the 9th floor to look for the ID and belongings of a patient who had passed away the day before. She proceeds to enter the elevator and is never seen again. As it turns out, though, the name of the woman, which the guard had written down on his clipboard, was in fact a patient of the hospital who had passed away the day before. Because of this, viewers believe that the ghost of the old lady had come to collect her things. Real or not, it's a good story. Yet, it seems that no further information is available on this video, making this whole incident a total mystery.
Could be easily faked, but I like it more than the other videos.
The following video comes from Troy Legault, who lives happily with his family and 3 dogs inside a house that was only built 10 years ago. Given the age of this house, Troy doesn't think that it's old enough to be haunted. However, it seems that Troy has been proven wrong in regards to this notion, as it was just recently that something very unusual was captured. Prior to this video, there have been other weird happenings in his home. From things moving on their own, to lights turning on by themselves, none compare to the following footage. On November 6th of 2022, at around 8:30 in the morning, this was captured.
I don't know about that one.
Although not much info is given on this clip, it's still pretty weird. All that is known is that no one was home when this happened. As with most viewers, Troy can't seem to explain this, but of course, what are your thoughts on this? Ghost or something else? If you caught something creepy on camera, or if there's any ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation, you can send them over to scaryvideos444.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. Send it to him so I can react to it.
Let's get back to the video.
Number one, it's better be the scariest.
This last video comes from Anna Tan, who's the mother of a baby girl named Evelyn. It was only a few months ago that Anna's brother passed away. His passing has been very painful for Anna, considering how close he was to her and her daughter. Although tragic, Anna takes comfort in the thought that he still lives on in the afterlife and continues to watch over Evelyn and the rest of her family. One day, Anna and her daughter are in the kitchen when something very strange happens. Anna takes out her phone and begins to record. This is what was captured.
Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? Evelyn. Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to?
It appears as though Evelyn is talking to someone. Anna is convinced that her baby daughter had been in contact with her deceased uncle. This notion becomes even more believable considering that a male voice.
This might be religious on my part. However, demons can take many shapes and forms and influence whoever they want. Who is deceased has already moved on. They don't have the pain and suffering of this life anymore. What may be influencing them in this house would be a demon. It'd be trickery. Make them let their guard down. If I were you, I'd keep that in mind.
Voice is heard early in the video.
Who are you talking?
If you listen closely, the word uncle can be heard. For this reason, including the fact that her daughter kept on repeating uncle over and over.
Who are you talking to?
Anna believes that her brother was present during this recording. Like with most videos though, I'll let you decide whether or not that's the case. All in all, although strange, this video is pretty wholesome. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Until next time.
Same thing, until next time, but be aware. You know, thy enemies and thy foes may come to devour thy flesh. But if you have faith in God, they will stumble and fall. So I don't believe in ghosts. I do believe in demons. Until the next one.
Everybody ask me how I know. I started living since you told me so. I know.